Hello, and good evening, folks. Happy winter solstice. It is December 21st. It is the shortest day of the year, and welcome back to the channel for an evening of horror and darkness with the long night before Christmas. A festive themed 10 candles one shot. We are absent Tanya this evening, so it is just myself, Lee, and Sarah. But we're going to see how we get along. So before we get started, just a couple of announcements. As per usual, we love Game Tea. Game Tea are great. We may not be playing D&D today, but it doesn't change the fact that we're still going to plug their stuff. So Game Tea make a gorgeous range of D&D accessories, from leather goods, dice, magic items, decks, books, anything you can think of, and they are absolutely lovely people to boot. So if you want to check them out, go to gametea.co.uk/Iridica or use the code Iridica at checkout and you get a nice comfortable 5% off. So yeah, go show them some love. Second up, as per usual, Tabletop Audio are the providers of our background ambience. Now, admittedly with 10 candles, I've got a little bit of a selection of spooky music lined up. Might not fit all situations. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea how this session's going to go. So, good times. So, which brings us on to the subject of 10 candles. So 10 candles, if you're not familiar with it, there are a couple of videos I posted on the YouTubes which explain it. But just in brief, it is a tragedy horror one-shot system. It is not a survival horror because everyone is going to die by the end of it. And the aim of the game is to basically tell the best story that we can about our characters' ultimate demises. The entire thing is a zero prep session. Apart from the starting scenario, I have no idea what's going to happen. The players have no characters drawn up as of yet. With character creation is part of the opening of the game. Yeah, it is rules light, narrative heavy, and hopefully, even if you're not familiar with the game, you'll be able to follow it as we go. The nature of 10 candles, though, basically the game is effectively on a timer. We have our 10 tea lights set up, and each scene of the game takes place with one throughout the life of one of these candles, and they are one by one extinguished. If any candles burn out just out of the slow march of time, then that candle is considered gone, and we will be moving on to the next scene, which does mean there will be no breaks today. So I'm not telling people they can't use a toilet. By all means, if you need the loo, and indeed I might have to pop to the bathroom part way through. I am 42, I do not have that big a bladder. So yeah, you may have to bear with us getting up from the table, but it is going to be a unbroken stream, however long it takes for those cameras to burn out. It's going to be one of those nights. And of course, if you enjoy the shenanigans and you want to keep up, please like, follow, subscribe, delete as appropriate on whichever one of our socials you want to check out. It all helps the channel, and it makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside, which is what you want in the dead of winter. So, without further ado, Merry Christmas, folks, and let's move into it. So, first thing is first. Before we even get onto the setting for this evening, is we need our vices and our virtues. So for those watching at home, the characters are very bare bones. So the first two things that we draw up before any settings are revealed is two single personality traits, a vice and a virtue. A vice is obviously a negative character trait, something that causes more problems than it solves, and a virtue, the exact opposite. It's your character's sort of defining positive characteristic. Now, normally in a game of 10 candles, you write the vice to hand to your player on your left, you write your virtue to hand to the player on the right. The problem when you've only got two players is the player on your left and the player on the right are the same person. So rather than having to basically write each other's characteristics in full, I try to come up with some house rules to mix things up a little bit as and when I can. And because it's Christmas, we have weaponized this a little bit. And we have all written down vices and virtues and put them into Christmas crackers. So we're now going to pull our crackers to see what our vices and virtues are.
Which one first?
Traditionally, the virtue comes first. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a lighter if you want.
Oh no, there we go. I was trying to turn the lock off and then realised that wasn't the lock. I should actually start at that end, shouldn't I? So I'm not leaning over.
The candles aren't cooperating.
I think that just means it's game over.
What?
Oh no.
0
So
candles.
that was fun.
Yeah, so
Safety candles.
yeah, you guys want to light?
Yeah.
Pull your virtue crackers first.
All right. Give me your hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, it fell out. You can have that one. I'll have this one. Okay. It should be in there. Oh, no toys. That's a cop out. Is it in there? Is it on the floor?
I didn't see it going. I don't know.
We're off to a good start.
You can't find
Oh,
them.
wait.
He's got it.
It's in
He's got it. He's got it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so using your Sharpie, write your whatever it is on that little scrap of paper onto your virtue card.
Okay.
Okay, and now go ahead and do the same thing with your vices.
This is such a fun way to do this. Okay. Okay. No, that's not that.
No.
Twice the amount of vices.
This one has something in it. How come the other one didn't? I bet it fell
Okay.
out. Oh, we could get a choice of what hat to wear.
I'll allow it.
Oh no.
Okay, so we have our virtues and our vices. Okay, so from that, I will describe the opening, the setting, the exact details of the starting scene. I will lay out after everything, the rest of the character creation is done. But for now, let me have my moment here. I've been practicing this all week.
It's footmark. Fine. I'm a child.
Are we good? So, 'twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. For 10 days ago, a peculiar sight. The sun was extinguished, the day became night. The elves in the workshop worked on without pause, the children so scared they would need Santa Claus. As the rest of the world felt a panic, unsure, the folks of the North Pole, their hearts remained pure. Through the howls of the night, the elves made their toys to bring hope and joy to all good girls and boys. Loving gifts all wrapped up in ribbons and bows, as the darkness came banging on the doors and windows. Santa's sleigh, fully laden, took flight to the skies, as the elves hunkered down in fear for their lives. For the shadows now hunted in search of their mark. And these things are true now. The world is now dark. So you are the elves in Santa's workshop.
Okay.
Now, this is a Santa's workshop on a scale of a modern day world. This is not some quaint little wooden shack where little quaint toys are knocked together with mallets and chisels. This is a multi-building industrial complex which can rival the greatest militaries in the world. There are production lines. there are research facilities, there are electronics manufacturing branches. They have entire corporate espionage divisions, because if they need to make a PlayStation for a little kid somewhere and that ever has to go off to Sony need to believe it's something that they manufactured themselves. They need satellite jamming equipment to prevent the location of their facility ever being discovered. They need air traffic control. So, with that in mind, just come up with the names of your elves and what their job is in this massive complex that is Santa's workshop.
Can I write that on like this?
Yes, so that's what your blank card is for, is
Okay.
your basic character concept.
Okay.
Mine's gone blank for a name now.
Dominic.
Legolas. I like that we're all drinking from our Iridica mugs now as well.
Very festive as well. Mulled wine, people.
Yeah.
Nom nom. Sorry, I'm here guarding mince pies as well. So if you'd like one,
I think I'll have one in a minute while you guys are mulling over the next thing on your.
okay.
So, what do I need? Name, occupation.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Yep. Name and occupation.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't know.
Sarah, who are you?
I'm Nori.
Nori, is that N-O-R-E? Sorry, N-O-R-I. That's what I was trying to say.
Research and development for reindeer flight and cloning.
R&D reindeer. Right, and cloning. Nice. And what is your virtue?
I'm protective.
Protective. And what is your vice?
I'm forgetful.
Forgetful. Okay. Lee, who are you?
I'm Vincent.
Vincent.
Vinny.
Yeah.
And what's Vincent's job?
Just a cleaner, janitor type.
Janitor.
Probably mucks out the reindeer.
That's how we know story.
And what is your virtue?
Oh, I'm courageous apparently.
Courageous.
Oh.
And what's your vice?
Just easy to anger.
Easy to anger. Okay, so next up now.
Is miserable.
I don't know why the lighting of the candles always makes me nervous in this game. I know it should, but it's the opposite that should make me more nervous. But they're so pretty.
So next up, I need you both to write your moment. So your moment is the point at which, in this tale of dread and misery and death, you will find hope. So it takes the form of "I will find hope when ... and you want it to be something that can be achieved throughout the course of the game. You don't want it to be so specific and out there that it's never going to come up. Like, for example, I have had somebody once in the past who was like, "I will find hope when I draw a full house from a deck of cards." And it's like, dude, we are not going to be stopping and playing poker during this game.
I mean, he's hopeful, bless him.
Okay, well, what is your hope, Nori?
I will find hope when I remember something important.
I remember something important. Hoping I can read my own
I really
handwriting.
thought of one of them yet. I was like, oh!
When you save Nori's life and she's the only one to survive this game, even though you're not supposed to. So I take it Santa never came back then?
Well, this is still the night of Christmas Eve /
Oh, so he
Christmas,
just
so he is
So
out at
he
the
might
moment.
come back.
Santa's just going to save the world and it'll be fine.
I'm hoping so.
That's what he does.
Okay, what is Vincent's hope?
When Santa lets me retire. So when he returns
Okay.
and says I can go and retire to the tropics, which is pointless now because
Okay. So that leaves us with our final
anymore.
thing to write, which is your brink. So the brink is the what your character will do when all hope is lost, when the ultimate shit has hit the fan, basically. And these we write for other characters. So, Sarah, you are writing I have seen you ... and this is something you have seen Vincent do. Vincent, you have not actually seen somebody else do something terrible. You have seen the creatures out there in the darkness. So you get to write an I have seen them ... and it can be something narrative, or it can be something they can physically do. It just can't be a weakness.
Right.
And for you, Nori, they have seen you do something, which
Surely not.
I need to decide on.
And sorry, who was this for?
So you have seen them, so you hand back to me.
Yes. Okay.
That's harsh, Rob.
Ooh, cool.
Nori would never.
But she did, though.
But she
But
did.
she did. So now we form our cards into a stack. Your brink always goes at the bottom, because that is what you revert to if all hope is lost. Your other three cards you can put in any order you want, but remember you can only use the card at the top of the stack. So your vices and your virtues you can use to re-roll. You can burn those to get a re-roll of any ones you roll. Your hope, you can try and put that into play during a narrative moment in order to try and get your hope dice, which will give you an advantage on rolling for the rest of the game.
Can I very quickly go to the loo before
Yes.
we immediately start?
No.
Sorry. It's the wine and the tea and everything else. I'll be right back. Ugh, I'm sorry.
Well, while you're peeing, I will quickly run through the actual mechanics of 10 candles. So the entire thing is based on a system of d6s. The players have to, whenever they want to make a what would in other games be considered a skill check, in this it's called technically a conflict roll. And what you're actually rolling for is you're rolling for narrative control, so you get to take over the story for a moment and dictate what happens. And the way that it works is you roll a number of d6s equal to the number of candles lit, and you only need to roll 1 6. If you roll a 6 on any of the dice, you've succeeded. If you roll any ones, those dice get removed from the dice pool, so the dice pool gradually goes down until a candle goes out, and then they refill. So that's the mechanics of it in a nutshell. So yeah, your vice and virtue, you get to burn those to re-roll any ones that you've rolled. It doesn't have to be on a roll that you've failed. So if you roll a 6 and 9 ones, then even though you've succeeded, you can, if you want, burn a vice or a virtue to re-roll those just to try and get those dice back, basically. Whereas your hope is So, for example, if I had a hope that was, I will find hope when I find my wife again. And you were playing a 10 candles game where you were struggling to get to the police station, and then you get to the police station and the DM says, oh, you open the door and there's groups of survivors sort of huddled around. Then I could say, oh, can I roll to see if I get my hope, to see if my wife's amongst them? And then you'd basically make a skill check like you normally would, burn your hope, and if you succeed, it's like, oh, there's my wife, and then you get your hope dice. Whereas if you fail, then you don't get your hope dice. So vices and virtues you use in response to a failed dice roll. Your hope you use to initiate a dice roll. So that's the important thing to remember. You can't fail a dice roll and then go, oh, actually, can I use my hope? Because that's just not the way that mechanic works. So our setting in full. It is the very, very wee hours of Christmas morning. About somewhere between midnight and 1 o'clock. 10 days ago the world went dark, and 5 days ago the banging at the windows and doors all around Santa's workshop, PLC, began. You worked on. You got your toys made for the children. Santa managed to clear the runway without being caught by whatever it is that lurks out there in the shadows. But once Santa left, and with it his protective magics around the complex fell, they made their way into the facility. You've been running and hiding and just desperately doing what you can to avoid the attentions of these creatures. And you find yourselves in just a sort of small bunk room. At one point it was at one point it was the two of you plus a couple of other of your co-workers. They set off about maybe half an hour ago to see if they could locate any of the survivors to bring back here. There's been no sound of them outside since then. You do have your starting inventory. Normally for 10 candles is whatever is in your pockets at the time. The festive theme of this is your starting inventory is what was in your crackers. So what do you have to try and survive the darkness?
I have a bookmark and a joke that is, what do frogs wear on their feet? Open-toed sandals. No.
Hey, didn't you get a toy in your other?
I don't know where it went.
Oh,
No, so I just have a metal bookmark.
okay.
Do you not have one?
I've got a little notepad thing,
You have a notepad.
and that was
That's like cleaning the schedule.
Yeah, so fine.
yeah. Oh, and
Tweezers.
tweezers.
Okay.
That's useful.
Yeah.
That's good.
Maybe.
He's gonna survive.
And what's
Yeah.
in here? This. I don't even know what I've got here.
Playing cards.
Playing cards. What were you saying about earlier? Yeah.
Like 3 of them.
Yes. It's just.
Not a
just-
full thing of playing
I'm
cards.
guessing it's. I don't know.
So we've got 3 playing cards, a
It's
notebook,
not even proper playing cards. Are they?
and some tweezers.
It'll be a magic
I
trick.
think it's a magic trick, but
Oh.
I don't know what the instructions are.
So, before we start, narratively, I'm not entirely even sure how this message is being recorded, but we start off with our final words to the world in the hope that maybe somewhere, somehow, these will get picked up by who knows.
I'm going to say Nori, being R&D, has probably got a dictaphone where she like records her notes and stuff, so that could
Okay.
be what this is from.
So,
I think that we're going to try and go, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to just stick with my friend here, and we'll follow Santa. I'm sure he'll be back soon. I'm sure he'll put the shields back up and we'll be fine. So we're just going to go and see if we can see him coming back. It'll be fine.
When Santa gets back, he'd best give me a bloody raise or let me retire or promote me. I'm sick of it here.
Okay.
So leave that light down.
Yeah, that can go.
I'll try not to breathe near the candles.
Okay, so yeah, we are in the this bunk room. It is slightly barricaded. Nori and Vincent, what are you up to?
I think Nori's just kind of like looking around. If we're going to get going, we need some supplies because if it's a bit fucking cold out there. Sorry, swearing. Can we swear again? I'm sure she swears.
You're in house.
What have you got?
I've got what stole from one of the presents. This
You stole presents. Those poor kids. They're dealing with enough. It's
probably not even survived now. Probably dead.
don't say things like that. That's not very Christmassy, Vincent. Think of your job.
I've had generations of bloody Christmas. It's all, you know.
And that's why you need to safeguard your job, because if Santa comes back and finds out we're all out of cheer, even though all of this is going on, we need to be careful.
What bloody make up reindeer?
Well,
Is it going to get much worse than that?
oh, but they're lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick up that
All
crap.
right.
Anyway,
We need to
I've
go.
got, yeah. I've got
I
some.
tell you what, if
stuff.
we can get to my lab, I've got so much stuff in the lab that could help with this. It was. I don't know if is it a left or a right turn. I don't even know where we are right now. You know where we are right now.
Where are we right now?
We're in a closet, I think.
You're in a bunk room.
We're in a book room.
Yeah.
It won't be that far. It'll be fine. I've got so much stuff in the lab that would really help us get out of here.
Yeah, good. You got one of them bloody flying reindeer.
I mean, I've got a few that are in test tubes, but they're not ready yet.
Right.
I think that's the best plan we've got. We're going.
Yeah.
Just be really quiet. Just
Go to the lab or the stables and get on a reindeer and fly off.
Don't really have a reindeer. The things that make them fly, we could fly.
Oh,
Is it painful? We could do it. It's alright, we'll do it that way. It's fine.
How do they fly? They don't have bloody wings.
It's magic. You work with fucking Santa. It's magic.
Yeah, magic. Got bloody cheap poker trick thing here. That's all magic I've bloody got.
I can't really stole that from a child. Alright, I'm
Give
gonna.
it to me.
Alright, I'll listen at the door. Shh, shh. I'm gonna listen at the door. See if I can hear anything outside of it.
Do you hear anything?
Shh.
Okay, yeah, you press your ear to the door, and yeah, make our first roll of the night.
God. I don't like that I have to be near the handles to do this. Alright.
Oh look, roll a 6.
I know that we can't rob the shit like that. Oh crap.
Oh, that's
That is
nothing.
yeah, that is 10
That
dice, no 6s. There is a 1
yeah.
if you want to try and.
Try and re-roll.
You've got to burn your vice, and it's got to be a way that narratively makes sense for what you're attempting to do.
I mean, I did forget where the hell where we were or where my lab was. I feel like we shouldn't start with a fail, so I have forgotten which way my lab is and where we are.
Okay, yeah.
Which?
Alright. That is so thematically, like, fun. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no! Okay. I can't believe that was the first freaking roll. Why did you let me do it?
So you press your ear to the door. On the other side, you hear the faint of just water drops coming through, presumably a broken skylight in the ceiling. something like that. There is the occasional groaning of metal. No sounds of any footsteps or anything like that, as we, very early, bring our first scene to a close.
Oh my god. You want to use one of these to extinguish it? Just put that on top of it.
Blows them all out. I was like, "Oh."
I'm sorry.
So, just a quick run through for folks watching who haven't seen 10 Candles before. When a candle is extinguished, we move on to a round of establishing truths, where we establish facts about what's going on based on the number of candles that are remaining. So, these things are true. The world is dark. Nori.
One of the main doors to the facility that keeps the North Pole temperatures out is wide open, and it's freezing temperatures outside.
Okay. Vincent.
Vincent has butchered reindeer for me to survive. And has some on him.
Well, that's two things. So, which would you like? Reindeer meat, or that you've actually butchered reindeer?
Reindeer meat.
Okay, so you have reindeer meat.
I figured he'd got reindeer meat from butchery.
Probably made at a time.
The two who were with you up until a short while ago, one of them is still alive. Nori.
The one that's still alive killed the other one.
Vincent.
Okay. Vincent knows where the armory is. Gotta have an armory.
The armory has been completely cleared out.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
I was as well.
Nori's been cloning elves as well as reindeer.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Vincent has resorted to cannibalism.
He's very hungry, Vincent.
He is.
I mean, Santa only set off about an hour ago.
That was fast.
And
We are still
we are
alive.
alive.
We are alive.
So, yeah, you are still within this bunk room. You can hear sounds of groaning metal and dripping water from the other side of the door.
Come on, we should just go. Sounds clear.
Yeah, okay then. Let's go.
I kind of like shift away whatever barricade stuff we've got and open the door.
Okay, yeah, you creak the door open, and on the other side, it's a bit of a push to move it, as there is a bit of a weight on the other side, and as you sort of push it around, you see Lenny, one of the two elves who were in the bunk room with you, slumped. You can tell that it's Lenny from the fact that he's still wearing the same outfit he was when you last saw him about half an hour ago. The lack of head and arms and legs would otherwise have made his identity a bit of a mystery. But he's there, just pressed up against the door, the blood just frozen to ice from the frigid North Pole temperatures blowing through from the open doors.
Don't look. Just gonna go that way. We're gonna go that way.
I'd keep a cool head, but I don't know if he did.
Well, cheer has to have a level that you don't. I'm going. Just. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna go that way. Come on. Vincent, we gotta go.
Oh, see you later, Lenny.
Yeah, kind of like creep past them, just like don't look.
Okay. And you step out into what is one of the larger sort of gift wrapping areas of the plant. There are like multiple conveyor belts running around. There's like overhead gantries. There's various intricate mechanisms which sort of feed through and appropriately cut to size sheets of gift wrap and then tape it up. And then there's a station for the like the nice finishing touches which have to be done by hand, like the bows and the gift cards and everything. You can see above there's normally a large dome which looks up and looks out on the northern lights, which usually give a nice festive feel to this area of the plant. One of the panes of glass there is broken, and there are just drips of melting snow falling through. Over in the one corner, you see a pair of large double doors open up to the snowy exterior.
Well, that's gonna be a bit of clean up. I'm not doing it. You will. You're okay with that. Do you think we should the gift wrapping? You know, is it respectful if we wrap up what's left of his body? It's like a burial. It's not. You know, it feels respectful to do something.
So put him
We
back
can
in
put him on the
the
spinning thing that just wraps around. You know, if you press a
yeah,
button.
the vat machine.
Yeah.
Put him on that. Stick a label on it,
It's
and then when
respectful.
Santa gets back and says you missed one.
No, we're not going to do that. But we can say to Santa, look, we did the best we could for poor Lenny. I think we should.
Yeah, was he married?
I don't know.
Because
I don't
could put on the
even remember
label
him.
to Lenny's wife or something.
Lenny's wife, yeah, I don't know. He might have, I don't know.
Linda
I
or
don't
something.
remember the last time I spoke to him, honestly.
Yeah,
He
always
could have been-
gave me the cold shoulder, so you know.
Oh, well, if he's a bit of a dick, then we shouldn't even bother with it. Okay, so it was just, you know, you get
We
points.
just do it for a
Santa knows
laugh.
we thought of good things. Santa knows we thought of good things. He can sense things like that, so he knows that we considered it at the very least, and we were respectful to Lenny. Or Lenny. Okay, which way are we gonna go?
That's, I'll clean up a lot of mess around here, but I don't think I'm going to be cleaning that mess up.
Well, it's your job. That's shocking. It's your job. There's no Christmas cheer, and then you're not even going to clean it up.
I should have been noticing, but it won't let me go, will it? Okay, let's go.
It sounds just like you're bitter, and I don't think an elf should be bitter, but you know, we need to go.
We've been doing this for hundreds of years. What thanks to again? Clean this.
Where are we? Where are we in terms of my lab?
I'm near where the
Reindeer are. You know where we're going. So come on. Where are we?
Would I know where? How to get to the lab from here?
You can roll to find out.
Sure, why not?
God.
Yeah, go on then. So I'll just roll all these and hope we get a 6.
Yep. Don't do it.
Oh, I get to roll now as well because I have a dice.
Oh no.
Ooh, nice.
That's not bad.
Oh yeah, okay.
You did get 2 1s though, so pop those into the side tray. Okay. From my one dice, I did only get the 1 6. So, yeah.
Okay.
How far from here is Nori's lab?
Probably not too far, because it probably won't be too far from the stables where they keep the reindeer, and that's where Vincent probably works most. So, yeah.
Okay, so which way?
We'll go down
You hear from outside the front door the sounds of something. I'm not good at sound effects, gang. Apologise. It sounds like something heavy being dragged through the thickly compacted snow outside.
I push Vincent like behind one of the pieces of machinery and just.
It's probably a bloody yeti or polar bear.
I look to see if something goes past the doors. Does anything go past the open doors?
Sound stops.
Do you think you heard him? Maybe it's Santa, maybe he's back.
Yeah, should go and have a look.
No.
Should we just go to the lab then? Let's go to the lab.
Do we have to go near the doors to go to the lab?
Do we?
You were the one who rolled to find out where it was, you know.
Sort of. It's close, but it's not right
Alright,
next to it.
okay. How about we go through that piece of machinery there, it's off. So we just get on the conveyor and we go through the machinery and then we don't have to go anywhere to the doors and we can go over that way.
Oh, God.
Alright, you go first, it's fine. I'll make sure you're okay.
Is that age before beauty, is it? I'm an old man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to clamber up onto the machinery and try and head in that direction.
Okay, make a roll.
I'm not supposed to know again in a minute, it's bloody warm wine. Oh no.
Hey!
Again, you took the only damn good dice, Rob. You can.
Well, considering that it didn't roll a 6 the first time you guys rolled it, then
You've got to re-roll those ones.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, so I'll bear my virtue in, shall I?
What was your virtue?
Courageous.
You are going first.
yeah, I mean, I feel like that is very fitting with
Do you
the
want me
situation.
to burn it on
So,
this side? Do you want to?
Yeah, go on then. Say
do you want to pass the bowl over to that side?
Oh, but I want to set fire to things, Rob.
You can set fire to your own thing.
Okay.
It's part of the joy of the game.
I mean, we're
letting
married.
people
I technically
burn.
can set fire to half of his things. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep it. Re-roll
Yeah, so you
those
get to
ones.
re-roll the 3 ones.
Come on. He's going to knock the machinery turn, and it's just going to be a TPK to begin with. Yeah.
Okay. You get 6. I also got a 6, which means I get narrative control.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're shuffling your way through the. It's almost kind of like the airport baggage conveyor belts, like behind the scenes, where you've just got the crisscrossing and running through scanners and all kinds of fun things. Oh, I like that because the Bernie ball is actually now in the camera.
Oh, okay. You can stay there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm getting like Die Hard 2 type vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You managed to sort of shufty your way through into the adjacent room, and Nori, presumably you are hot on his heels, and as soon as you are through, there is just a loud as the conveyor belts behind you start moving, but you are off and clear of them.
Did you do that?
What
You're not
was
supposed
you?
to press anything.
What was you doing?
I don't know. It could have got us through faster. So, it's a bit inconvenient that we're through and it started now. But, okay. Now which way?
I'll look back. Is there anything following us?
Do you want to roll and see?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do.
Why not?
Oh, well.
Oh my god, the third time you rolled it didn't give you a 6. Oh my god. What is you really did take the good dice.
And you have got a 1 if you want to.
No, I'm not. No, it doesn't seem appropriate. Yeah,
Okay.
You're going to sacrifice our 1 and lose a candle?
it's fine.
Okay.
If I may have... So those could go back in the tray now because we're starting a new scene, but I will have one of them.
Can I get pee while we're doing this scene? I'm sorry.
Um,
Oh no, would
No.
you prefer me to wait
No.
a minute?
It might be better just to wait until we've established the truths and then you
Sure,
can...
then
Yeah.
I'll go pee. It
Oh,
is
yeah,
the mulled
truth.
wine.
Yeah.
It is. I'm going to stop drinking it.
So,
That works really well.
yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
These things are true. The world is dark. 5, 6, 7, 8. So starting with Vincent.
I don't know. After years, or hundreds of years or whatever, however elves live for, whatever, he knows this place really well because of how long he's worked here. Because he's really old. I don't know. He knows shortcuts.
You could be specific and say shortcuts.
Yeah.
Oh no, what are you doing? Oh, forever the DM.
9.
9.
9 of Nori's experiments are loose.
I love it.
Santa's dead.
Most of the shortcuts were blocked off.
Santa is on his way back.
Oh shit.
Oh, oh, oh.
Fuck you.
Now I have a machine gun.
Oh god. They can split themselves into two separate entities. So one can become 2 at a whim, like cells dividing.
Okay.
Mrs. Santa is out there somewhere.
And
We are still alive.
Yeah, that's still alive.
I need to pee. I'm so sorry. I promised last time. I promised. I'll be very, very fast.
go, 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 go. Oh, this is not off to the strongest start, is it?
It's voluntarily.
It's fine. It's great. It's always amazing when the first roll of the game it's like 10d6s. Oh, oh no. I mean that might be like that's probably one of the worst ones I've ever seen as well because it's like there was only one as well, so it's not even like you've got much you can re-roll. I mean the very worst first roll you can have is no 6s and no 1s, and that was the very closely behind it the second worst roll you can get.
You're welcome.
Shall I roll my... Shall I pull one of my crackers while we're waiting?
Go on then.
Oh, what was this one? This was virtue. So the unused virtue was... honest and open. I got a bottle opener.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I promise I won't do it again.
Okay, so we have struggled our way through the gift wrap system. And we are emerging into the next room adjacent to gift wrap. Oh, thank you. Would actually probably be a sort of loading bay where there are kind of cranes and winches that sort of load up Santa's bag of holding sleigh.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
That does.
Archway.
Totally the archway. Not even an archway. He is the archway.
So this has a large set of very brightly painted red and green wooden sort of stable doors, which lead out to the like runway sort of area for takeoff. Those doors are currently closed and barricaded, although the barricades look like they've taken a bit of damage, like something has been banging on the other side trying to get through, but they have held up. Apart from that, it's a sort of large kind of very open room. Like I say, a lot of overhead stuff going on, and a kind of control room with sort of large windows overlooking the sort of loading area down below to kind of give the all clear for takeoff and whatnot. One of the several of the windows from the control room are broken, and there is the trace scraps of fabric around one of the broken bits of glass, like somebody had sort of fallen, but there's no trace. There's no, from what you can see, signs of a body, just those sort of shreds of fabric.
Which way now?
Well, we need to cross this way, on the other side.
All right. Just be careful. Lead the way, and I'll keep an eye for you.
Okay, and I'll head over to across the room, the like loading bays to the other side. Right.
All right.
Come on then.
It looks very... I've never been in this place before. It looks very technical.
I was messing about in here, throwing parcels around onto Santa's thing, and don't take that much care of them. They just throw them like any
Oh,
old one.
that's terrible. Those poor children, they're going to get broken everything. There's you nicking their presents, there's the other elves throwing their presents around. I think maybe we deserved this. It's horrendous.
I won't worry about it now.
Well, it's going to be my job. What's that?
Seem to be coming from the large wooden green and red front doors.
It could be someone asking for help.
Could be a delivery.
I mean, if it's delivery, great, they've got a way out of here.
I go over to the doors.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's there?
Who's there?
I don't like that.
What do you
I
want?
don't like that. What do you want?
I back away from the doors.
Okay. I'm gonna run for my lab right now.
Yeah, let's get the fuck Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, we start to run in whatever direction he's been pointing us into.
Yeah, I'll head that way as well.
Okay, you go in a dead sprint towards the nearest door.
Yeah, I'm out of
The
it.
crap out of me.
Yeah, and as you kind of make it through that doors into a sort of open corridor branching off in various directions. Yeah, who's taking the lead to?
I think I started running in whatever way he pointed, so I think I would have taken the lead.
Yeah, do you want to roll to see which way you start heading?
Yeah, because Nori's already forgotten which way he pointed.
No, not that way. So,
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 6s and no 1s.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, you get into the corridor, and where do you start heading to?
Does she recognise anywhere at this point? She's probably starting to recognise like places just a little bit now. So yeah, I'm just gonna look around and see if there's anything anywhere we might find a weapon. Like, are we close to like where there might be chairs or something that I can break a leg off or something?
Okay, look. Feels a bit bad making you make another roll straight after
I'm
that.
okay with
but
it. I'm
yeah,
okay with it. This
I
is
was
what
gonna
the
say,
game's about.
I can't think of how to integrate that into the roll you just made. So yeah.
I have 2 6s and 2 1s.
Cool. Remove the ones. And what do you manage to find?
I'm guessing that there's some kind of galley
You
around
don't
where
have to guess. You can tell me.
Okay, there's I think one of the doors leads into like a galley, and it's got there's sofas and things sort of at the far end, but there's tables and chairs for eating, and there's a little cozy fireplace because it's Santa's grotto, and so there's like a wood pile and a poker for like poking the fire. So I'm gonna take the poker, and like it's one of the metal ones with like a hook. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to hand you like one of the metal like flat shovel things for shoveling like the ashes around and stuff. There.
you're taking the piss.
What? This is the best we can do.
It's like a shovel. I could have had one of these when I was in the bloody stables.
We weren't
That's
in the
fine.
bloody stables yet.
I know.
Okay, this is fine. This is good. This is good. I can swing this. I can do a swing. This'll work. This'll work. Oh.
Actually, is there like mops or brooms around and stuff?
You can roll and find out.
I just gave you a metal
I
pole.
know.
What do you want?
No, I'll keep that there. Yeah, this would do.
Okay. I think I know where we're going now. I think I know where we're going.
Vincent, Nori, is that you?
Marin?
My love.
Hello.
Who is it?
From behind one of the sofas, you just see little sort of mousy brown hair and kind of bright green eyes of Vasily. It's always got to be a
It's
Vasily.
always got to be a Vasily.
He was the other one with Lenny, who was with you
You're
in the room.
alive.
You're alive as well.
Lenny's not alive.
No.
No, very
What did
not.
you do to him?
I didn't do anything to Lenny.
Does he
Okay.
look like is he covered in like blood or anything, or is he like normal looking?
He is a bit bloody.
Did it happen while you were watching? Are you trauma? Come hug it out. Hug it. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna get out of it. It's okay. It's okay.
Some of the blood is still warm.
It's okay. I like step back and like, have you found anyone else? Is there anyone else?
I've not seen anyone yet. No, I've been looking.
Okay.
I heard knocking from the lodging.
No.
So I came.
No.
What
That was
happened?
creepy.
What happened to Lenny?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn it! You can't do it inside.
I know, that's what I was doing. I so want to do an inside check.
Come on, we gotta go to my lab because I've got lots of
inside checks here.
Oh, damn it. I've got stuff in my lab. We're gonna go to my lab, and
Good, good.
I've got a weapon now, and so does he, and we're good. So just stick with us. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Want me to hold your hand? You're a little bit traumatized.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Okay, hold hand.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. Okay, leading the way out down the hall towards the lab now.
Okay, you start making your way down in the direction of the lab as you hear the sound of splintering wood.
Lieutenant, run,
Yeah.
run.
Pick up the pace.
Okay. They're like sprinting. Yeah, and little elf feet. Just
Yeah. Halflings.
okay. Can we be close to the lab now? Can we sort of see the doors?
Yeah, I mean, we've established that that Vincent kind of has, his sort of knowledge of shortcuts and whatnot. So yeah, you managed to zip around a little bit. You do, as you kind of work your way through various corridors, you find sort of detritus scattered around of people attempting to make makeshift barricades from chairs and like trolleys and things like that, but they've been sort of broken through. You do see down one particular narrow passageway that there are deep grooves, maybe about sort of between 4 and 5 foot up, just carved into both the wall on both sides.
Do you know what it's got to be? It's got to be the Americans. We've been doing free stuff for too long. They love exploitation. And, what's better than to exploit Christmas? They're doing it so much. They've been wanting to wipe it off the face of the earth. This is what's been happening. This must be what's happened.
So I thought Santa was a capitalist. That's how he could afford all this.
No. Santa's lovely. Santa's the best socialist in the world. That's the problem. We've had a target on our backs. It's the FBI.
I'm sure it's not like Fox News or something.
I mean, it is probably the woke mob. They're always trying to cancel Christmas.
Oh,
and you
gotta
have.
be that.
No.
I am joking about that.
They knew that Sandra and Deirdre are in that relationship, and I may have dabbled there as well, but if they find out things like that, they just try to kill you. This has got to be the Americans.
Things were different in my day. Probably.
I get to the lab doors if I do.
Okay.
I'm assuming key card. I'm like, okay, swipe the key card.
Okay, make a roll to see.
Does it work?
I have no 1s and 2 6s.
Nice.
Oh.
Does the key card work?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
And describe to me the state of the lab as you enter.
I think the lab is a mess. I think there's fluorescent lights doing that flicker sort of thing with the half hanging out. Yeah. I think one side of the lab is all just giant test tube things Mewtwo type stuff with half corpse reindeer like this. And then it's oh my babies, and it's all broken and there's maybe 2 or 3 of them left, but Nori just kind of says, there were more. They weren't ready. They weren't ready. They weren't ready. And I think the ones that are on the floor that are still there have had chunks eaten out of them, with flat teeth. So.
What is it you're doing here, Nori?
Okay, Santa might be immortal and we might be immortal, but the reindeer aren't. So it's when you have kids in schools
He kind of
and
walks
you
over and
replace the
prods the one
goldfish.
that's been half eaten. This one certainly wasn't.
No, well, you have to replace the fish when they die, so the kids don't know the fish die, and that's what we do. Santa doesn't know.
Is that the thing people do?
Yeah, people do that. Hamsters as well. They just find something.
That's terrible.
Yeah, children don't need to know about death. We're elves. Santa doesn't need to know the reindeer die.
But where's the Rudolph line then? There's got to be a lineage of Rudolphs with
And
glowing
you just see
noses.
the one glowing test tube that's left is red. It's well, that's the nose serum, but I haven't quite. Last time he nearly noticed because it had a little bit more orange than red. It wasn't as
Well,
helpful.
can't we cut that off and use it as a torch if you need to?
Well, it's a bioluminescent fluid, so no. Oh, I've got some acid around here somewhere though. So, and there's emergency stuffs, we've got emergency alkalis just in case of the acids. There's so much stuff in here. I have Bunsen burners.
I'll turn to the other one. Do you understand any of this?
Not really. I'm assuming what you're saying is there is stuff here we can use.
All of the stuff you can use. Just don't touch anything viscous. Don't touch. That's the one rule in a lab. If it's clear and it's viscous, you do not touch it.
Okay.
Okay. I do not have time to give you all some PPE. It's very bad form on my part. Just know, viscous bad.
Okay.
Okay, so let's spread out, let's grab what we need, shut the doors behind us, and let's just barricade them a little bit because there's something out there. Okay?
Right. Vasily goes and starts sort of dragging stuff in front of the doors. So who wants to roll to see what you find in the workshop in the lab?
I did the last couple of you do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Keep rolling back.
Oh, I should have fucking rolled.
Not even any ones, so you can't
What was you
re-roll
saying?
either.
Yeah, what was you were saying earlier?
I mean, this is fine.
Would you kindly pass me a dice?
Well, my hat just ripped.
Oh, was
Right,
I
we've got
supposed to
spares.
roll them two as well?
No.
No, don't. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
We'll get them back in a minute, don't worry. It's fine.
These things are true. The world is dark. That was you that rolled that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so starting with Vincent then.
I did think of something a minute ago, and now it's gone.
The chocolate bar is
Yeah. Now.
So it kicks down, we've got celebrations.
Ooh.
What would you like, Rob?
Can I have my visa, please?
You may. You can have two.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe do something to help us for once, because we've all been screwing ourselves.
What? I don't know.
We've developed nuclear technology, and one of them just happens to be a missile launcher.
Maybe Vincent's got a little handheld cow prod for the reindeer when they get out of control. So he's got a little handheld cow prod for defence. There you go. That might help. This is grumpy old git. It's got a taser.
One of them has just been barricaded in the room with you.
Yeah.
Nori has the DNA of every single elf, reindeer, and Santa in a little book vial, like little slide thing that she can use to literally reclone and recreate the entirety of Santa's workshop.
Some of the blood samples are contaminated. Because why not fuck ourselves over?
We're just fucking Nori over.
Don't like the little smile on your face as you're thinking.
I feel left out. You two can play with your beards while you do this. I'm just...
Just tie your hair.
Yes.
Shouldn't that make you a dwarf, not an elf?
The half-eaten reindeer clone that was on the floor has gone.
Yeah.
There is a hatch at the back of the lab for waste chemicals that leads outside, but only one person can get through it.
I'm assuming that's one person at a time.
Yes.
Not like if one person goes through, that's it. It's
I mean, that
Shut
depends
down.
if Nori gets there first or not, you know.
And
We're still alive.
Still alive.
okay. Yeah. So as Vasily has been barricading the room. Yet you did a search, and despite the fact that it should be full of usable items, all that you did manage to find was that one cattle prod. And I actually now need to use the loo, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hold where I left this.
But yeah, what you would see as you finish sort of searching and ransacking is that you do turn back to where that reindeer corpse was, and it is now gone, with just a blood trail smeared on the ground leading behind the upright tanks. And I'll be back in a sec.
I love it.
Would you like...
Yeah, just grab a...
I hope you're all enjoying this chat, because...
Oh, two the same.
yeah.
Snickers.
Stickers. Sorry, we're indulging in Christmas foods. We have celebration chocolates, we have mince pies, Tesco finest, of course.
I think these used to be called marathon.
What did?
Snickers.
Snickers?
Was
Okay.
That, was that something else?
Oh no. Sorry, now there's just the rustling of wrappers.
Mm.
Well, any UK cubes or any UK people watching, like, I hope you're all staying safe if the snow does come in, because I know they've been saying it will. You can't get into my chocolate. No,
It's the reindeer.
the bounty's sealed tight. I can't get into it. There we go.
No.
Yeah, if anyone's still in chat, do you want to start placing bets on who's going to die first? I mean, I have my bookmark. It's quite delicious looking. That'll definitely help.
Got a pair of tweezers. How can...
Pick all the locks.
Not sure that would work, really.
Are they sharp tweezers? Can you stab people with them?
Well,
No.
I could stab somebody in the eye with it, I guess.
Those are really useless. They are useless as tweezers, let alone anything else.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Rain?
See the wind or rain. Shut up.
Well, we should have the lights off. It should have been just by candlelight.
We can't get the lights off. Hello there.
I am so loving the Santa hat, though.
Oh,
The anti-Santa.
I'm not a fan of it.
This is the undead Santa. This is what that is.
Stopped off for a bar humbug hat on the way back just to really mock us as he murders
I
us.
never said he was undead.
But he's dead.
Okay.
So, yeah. What are we doing in our after our fairly fruitless lab search?
I think the first thing Nori's going to do is go to her desk and get the like book of slides of everyone's blood and just be like, stick that in the jacket.
So, do you know a way out? It's freezing out there where we could die of exposure. We need something to keep us alive outside.
I don't know, maybe we could skin a couple of these reindeer things or something, you know, just to...
I mean, there's not much left to skin.
Not really, but...
No, I've got
And there's something else in there,
coats.
isn't there? Because we've seen that blood trail.
I have now.
What's that? Wasn't there a thing there when we came
There
in?
was a thing there.
Yeah. What do you think it was?
What do I think it? I mean,
You saw
there was
what
a
happened to
reindeer when we
Lenny.
came in, and now it is.
Yeah, but you're covered in blood, so you must have seen what happened to Lenny. You must have been at least in proximity, so you must have seen the things that are doing this. What did this?
It was.
Inside chat.
I think it was wolves.
Oh, we can
Wolves.
handle.
Wolves.
We can handle some wolves. We can handle some wolves. If there's a wolf, it's over there.
Okay. Thank you, Wind. Out with Eric.
Okay. You've got
It's one of the bloody reindeer.
a cattle rod. I've got this. What have you got?
I have a bottle opener. Wait, I might have something else useful. Let me check. Oh,
I'd literally some landing on the candles and picking
Yeah,
it
me
up.
too.
I have a spring. Perhaps I can use it to launch bottle opener at the wolves.
I mean, I've heard of worse things. Alright. So if we all go either side, if it's just a wolf, we can deal with the wolf.
Fuck
And
off,
then-
let's get out of here.
I am selfish.
Yeah, but it'll buy us more time to get warmer clothes to go outside. We're gonna die of exposure if we go out there with nothing. If we kill the wolf, then we can do something with the lab coats. We'll have the time. But if it's in here and it's gonna try and eat us while we're doing that, let's deal with the wolf, and then we can go.
Fine, let's kill the bloody wolf.
Okay, ready? Okay.
Got my
They'll like sidle around the side and like, look.
got my poker shovel thing.
Okay, yeah, you poke your head around the side, and what you see there is the half cannibalized remains of the reindeer clone that you've seen is now pulled itself up on its front two legs and is just dragging the severed lower half.
Let off. I just kind of back away and I'm just like, grab a lab coat, grab like 4 or 5 lab coats, we're going out the hatch. There's a hatch, I'm going to the hatch. Oh,
And it is.
Get out of it! Take a whack of it,
that was actually horrifying.
Oh, come on, man. I haven't rolled a 6 since I got more than one dice.
Can I, is it the vice we want one?
Yep.
Yes. So my vice is not easy to anger.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that plays into the situation well, so...
That was horrifying. You made my tummy go.
Yeah, so you swing once with the cattle prod and miss it, and you're going in for a second.
Yeah, this was the like the thing for the ashes, wasn't it? Poker. So
You've got a cattle prod or
Yeah, you got a cattle prod and a poker. So.
I wish that door would stop banging and creaking because it's playing right into you.
Yay!
Oh no.
More dice, please.
Okay.
Thanking you.
Yeah, chat. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but the door leading to the outside. It's very windy outside, and every now and again it just does a very, very, very creepy little bang, and like something's trying to get in, which fits the situation very
I
well.
mean, it could be something trying to get out. Put your head round the corner.
Shut up. I'm the one with my back to it. You
Okay,
stop
so
that.
so were you going with the cattle prod or with the poker?
With the poker,
With the
like,
poker.
triple thing,
Yep.
crapping it on the head.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
trying to
So
anyway.
On the head.
On the head.
So-
On the head.
Take his antlers off.
so these
Technically her. Sorry. All Santa's reindeer are girls.
these things are true. The world is dark. Wait, who was it who failed? I forgot. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me again.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh. Going from what you said earlier, it divides.
Oh, fuck, I did say that. Okay.
Okay. That, or technically they now, is not the only one of them in this room.
Oh, help or hinder.
Always hinder.
No.
It seems to be going that way, doesn't it?
This is literally why we can't have nice things, because we decide not to.
There
Thing,
is
taser thing.
a glass bottle of highly caustic acid right next to Nori.
I may find it
Wynne
useful.
needs to stop it.
Vincent?
It's like it's windier, but
No, I'm this close to going and getting one of my swords just so I can sit here like this because I'm really nervous having my back to this.
the hatch isn't too far from us. You I'm helping.
Thank you.
Hatch is close. Last one. See, if I wanted to be an absolute asshole,
I
I'd
know
be
what you
like,
do.
and the hatch is jammed.
I know, you were thinking exactly that. Like, don't do it.
Or the reindeers between us and the hatch.
You shut up. Why would you say shit like that in front of him? I'm sorry, if you do keep stroking your beards, I'm going to go find a fake beard that I can put on just so I can feel like I can do this.
Santa's sleigh has just landed.
That's a good thing, right? That's good. That's a good thing.
And
We are still alive.
We are just about still alive.
you guys have got to get that synced up in the next 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Vincent, you swing with your fireplace cleaning shovel, and the creature just catches it between its jaws, and it wrenches it out of your hands as, basically starting from the face, it splits and then splits down the entire body, and then the force of the two of them pulling just yanks it, and it scatters off behind you.
Motherfucker.
Can Nori just grab the thing of acid? And she's like, move, Vincent, move.
We can move out of the way, step back.
Okay, and then I'm gonna just fling the acid all
Oh,
over
give
them.
us a roll.
I knew that would be what would happen, but oh no. Okay. I'm gonna use my virtue to re-roll one.
Okay.
My virtue is protective. I've just protected
Okay.
Vincent. I love that we burn these as part of the game. Like, what other game lets you use actual fire? Because, you know, that makes me sound like a pyromaniac. I'm not, but fire is pretty.
Oh, it is.
Okay. Mother. Okay. Because, you know, flinging acid, that can't backfire at all. You know.
Well, this is going downhill really quick, isn't it?
It was not, but now it is. Okay.
Well, it's only 9:30. These things are true. The world is dark. Nori, you would like to start us off?
Nori heard the jingling of bells outside that was Santa arriving, and that's why she's going to miss with the acid.
Okay.
Mrs. Santa barges through the barricade. She's badass.
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
Use her last name. Be respectful.
Yeah.
God damn
Well, yeah. You'll save us. Maybe.
She is not corrupted.
Oh, you did something nice for us, Rob. Look at
Yes,
you.
I did.
This is a Christmas present to us now. You know, for this game, that's it. Is
The acid goes on Mrs. Claus.
Oh, you're evil.
Playing a 10 candles game.
Okay. Yes, so you hear jingling from outside, you throw the acid, it kind of goes wide, the barricade breaks open, Mrs. Claus comes through, and she just lets out this piercing shriek as the entire one side of her face just starts to dissolve.
I'm sorry.
She just locks eyes with you. Run!
I immediately run towards the...
Also, I need a dice.
Oh, yeah, you do. I'll give you that one. The one in dice jail. Run.
As fast as you can.
Yeah. I'm going to just, like, run and, like, push, I forgot his name.
Vasily?
Vasily. Push Vasily ahead of me. And go, Hatchie's there, the hatch is there, go. Grab a lab coat on your way out. They are going to be fucking useless outside, but it's better than being out in naught but your skin. Go.
And he just, Luke Skywalker into the garbage chute, just...
Be like, Mrs. Claus. Just dive after.
As I'm going, I'm like, at least we have to keep you warm.
Wow.
Talk about Ben.
Yeah, I'm just making a dive for the chute.
Okay. Who wants to roll for diving through the chute?
Shall I do it again?
Everyone is so scared of the dice now. It's beautiful.
We're halfway there. It's fine.
Got 3 5s.
All right. I will find hope when I remember something.
Not as a reaction to a dice roll, you won't.
Oh, then I am screwed, and that goes away.
Oh, did you roll a 6? In
No.
that case, that goes to me.
Oh, yeah, because it's oh crap.
Yep.
Well, that was a short scene, guys. What did I say? We're halfway there. Yeah.
These things are true. The world is dark. You've got to start rolling 6s. I'm not having time to think up truths between each
All the
round.
bloody 6s when you took that first dice. I think it was like 3 rolls straight. You rolled a 6.
I had a couple. What was it?
Nori.
Oh, I could go so dark. Let's wash it down the shit. The chute is blocked with bodies.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
fuck.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's brilliant.
But not till right at the very bottom.
Okay.
The bodies aren't all dead.
Not all
How
dead.
did you do that? You just made that worse.
One of the bodies is Vincent. Sorry, not Vincent. Vasily, sorry.
Holy shit. There is.
Oh, sorry, that was the last
What
one.
was it? Fuck.
And
We
are still alive? Dubious? Are we? Question mark?
yeah, so you dive down the chute and you just pile up one behind the other as there is this mass of bodies down the bottom, and you do spot that in the kind of dim emergency lighting of the chute that one of them is without a doubt the man who you have been travelling with for the last couple of scenes. It is the partially dismembered form of Vasily.
I've got like my poker like first, and I'm just like trying to scramble it like. But Nori's like scrambling, I'm like doing this with the poker like the sharp end. He's like, you bastard!
I'm trying to go back.
You're like scrambling backwards.
Okay, so you're trying to scramble backwards up the chute. From the other end of the chute, you do hear the sound of as the hooves start to like drag the form
Oh my
of this
God.
creature into the chute.
I hate you, right?
All of it.
There's an emergency hatch for cleaning somewhere. There's an emergency hatch for cleaning.
I thought this was the emergency hatch.
Just come on it.
Feel around. Do what to
There's
do.
something
What is the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? You're fucking dead.
I'm not that fine.
I'm like stabbing in the face.
Might be.
Make a roll.
Might be a twin.
God.
Holy. Yeah. How do we use these hopes again?
Yeah.
Now, because it is something that does very easily get forgotten about, would you like to rewind a few seconds, and do you want there's a cleaning hatch to be the important thing you remember?
Yes, please. There's a cleaning hatch.
Roll to see if you actually,
Remember it.
yeah. And then if you do, I'll let you add your hope dice to
Do you
that
want me
roll.
to remove one of those ones first?
No, because that would have happened before this.
I do.
Okay, so you can burn your hope, you get your hope dice. The roll you just made still stands, but you can add your hope die to the roll and see if that carries you over the line. Obviously, if not, then you have failed that roll.
Let's use my brand new Lord of the Rings dice that I got for Christmas from my lovely benevolent DM.
Yay!
6.
Okay. So this was you were going for Vasily. Yeah, Vasily was.
Yeah, stabbing Vasily in the face. Oh, no,
If I remember right, I think when you did the roll for stabbing Vasily, I think there was a 1 in there, wasn't there?
There were 2 ones.
Okay, so take those 2 out then.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, describe your your poker attack on Vasily.
So like in the face, just like right between the eyes, the thick metal metal thing, just like straight between the eyes. Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of oozes out of the wound is this just sort of like yellowy green pus, and his form almost sort of starts to liquefy as it sort of drips down.
You can stab me in the face and they die.
Oh god! Oh god! I mean, he's behind me. It's fine. Okay.
And the cluster of not all dead bodies at the bottom, almost like as one amorphous being, starting with the head of Vasily's body, just turns to you, and it starts just squirming its way up the chute in your direction.
Can I find the safety hatch, please? I'm like, it's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. I'm gonna like fight and like pull it open.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and then just like climb on through and like I'll reach a hand down for you and like pull you in after me, and then like scramble up and like shut it down. But we're back in the lab, just like in a little room off the lab. I'm gonna say. Is that?
I'm just trying to get my head around the arrangement of this, because you went into a chute, you went down.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's like a cleaning thing just in case something gets jammed. It's like a vent thing in the floor of another room.
Okay, so it's not the lab, it's a different...
It's like an adjacent room to the lab, like, we've got the server room at work kind of thing.
Yeah. But I can't figure out how it would be on the same level if you've gone down a chute, which you can't come back up because there's a creature coming down after you.
Like,
So you'd have to be in like a basement level or something.
Okay,
just in for continuity's sake, basically.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We're in the basement.
Now we're in the basement, that'll go well. Okay, I'll drag you out after me, like, I don't like this at all, I don't like this at all, I don't like this at all.
No, this has turned out to be really shit.
You're remarkably calm, considering everything. I threw acid on Mrs. Claus. I'm fired for sure. Santa's not going to take kindly to that. I'm going to be demoted.
You'll be looking at ID with me.
No. I'm worth more than that. I know.
Thanks.
You've been here a long time, and your attitude tells me you are not a happy-go-lucky elf, and so, shitty reindeer poop is where you should be. There, I said it. I'm not a happy elf anymore, I want to go.
Welcome to my world.
What do you think we should just try and get outside? I heard bells, it could be Santa. He could be back already.
Sure, let's go. Let's maybe... I know it's not great out.
I don't know where we are again.
I know it's not great outside, but maybe we can go outside and try and find a way around.
Okay, do you know the way then? Because I don't know where we are again.
Yes. I guess from what we established earlier, I guess we... Yeah, so I'll lead us out of like the door and that to go outside to circumvent the...
Okay, yeah, you find your way. I say the man who cleans up knows his way around the place, and you find your way to an external hatch. From the other side, you can hear the sound of wind blowing. Would you like to give me a roll as you open the door to see what is out there?
You're not allowed to roll my hope dice. Is he? He's not allowed to roll my hope dice.
Oh no, is that...
That's my hope dice, leave it there. Don't touch my hope dice. You just contaminated my hope dice. Why would you do that?
My hope is solid. I can't see the dice from here. Someone's going to have to tell me what you've rolled.
You don't want to see it.
He rolled 2 4s.
Okay. Dice, please.
Doesn't want to go, Rob. Just let it.
Okay, these things are true. The world is dark.
Mrs. Claus is a badass. She's awesome. Probably the only person on site I respect.
There is one living being between you and the landing pad where the sleigh has just touched down. And
We are still alive.
and so yeah, you open up the door to the rigid exterior. There we go. And yeah, begin making your way sort of around the edge of the building. There are in the snow sort of more kind of heavy drag marks here and there. The tree line, which has been cut back sort of a good couple of hundred feet for resources, seems deathly quiet and still. As you work your way around the exterior, sort of hugging the edge of the building, you approach the corner where you would kind of go around and see the landing strip ahead of you, and you see one little elvish figure sort of by the wall, sort of peering around to look at the in the direction of the landing field.
Can I recognise that elf as my best friend that I threw out in the snow to save myself, that they saw me do?
Mechanically, not really, because that's not what the brink is for.
Okay. Okay.
You know, if your hope had been like, I will find hope when I see my best friend again,
Then
then
that
you
would have
could
been a
say,
different
can
one.
I see if that's my best friend?
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be another one like Vasily's. Should we just stab him and make sure?
Yeah, why not? We're all in at this point. It's just...
You, are you alive?
The figure turns, and it bears a spitting image to you. And
God damn it, my
Ow.
research.
and how do you respond, Nori, as you turn from peering around the corner to look at Santa's sleigh to see yourself with Vincent hurrying towards you?
Well, this is some like... oh, what was that film with Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale in?
Oh,
The Prestige. This is some Prestige bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
If you've not seen that film, worth seeing.
I've got another film in my head from all of this, which...
No, and I just start running towards Santa's sleigh.
Okay. Nori, how do you react to seeing yourself say no, and turn and run towards Santa's sleigh?
It's definitely one of them, we need to kill it.
So,
It's going after Santa. Is that Santa there? It's gonna kill Santa. You can't let him kill Santa.
can I use my cattle pod to with one nearest me?
Sure.
Because like, there's two
You're
of
gonna
us. Like,
fucking stop Nora.
I mean, technically, this is a PvP, so I'm homebrewing going to use my PvP house rules.
I can't
So
believe there's no PvP rules in 10 Candles.
I understand it, but I understand why it's not there. But it does make things a bit
It is
fuzzy
a plot hole,
sometimes when it gets
yeah.
So, because there's an odd number of dice, and Vincent initiated, you get the 2, and you get the 1, but you obviously also get your hope dice. So, yeah.
Right, you roll first.
But remember, this is still a roll, so if no one rolls a 6, we do still extinguish the candle.
Alright.
Wow.
2 1s and a 3 and a 4.
Okay. Now, who rolled the 1s?
We both
Well,
did.
actually, no, sorry. So,
Both rolled a 1, but she...
So, because you're on your brink, you can use your brink if you want to re-roll.
I will use my brink to reroll.
You don't burn it.
I don't burn it.
Don't burn it. Re-roll.
Just my 2 or all
Yeah,
of them?
just your 2. If
No, no 6s, 3 and a 5.
Okay.
Do I lose my hope dice
So, no, you'd only lose it if you'd rolled a 1
now? Okay, okay.
on it. But you do burn your brink because it was used and failed.
I have nothing. Nothing left.
I have lots of things,
I'm sure you do.
and I will have one more.
I held on to that just a little bit too long, but it's fine. By the way, Prestige, great film. Very long-winded. The payoff at the end is totally worth it.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was so worth it.
So, these things are true. The world is dark. Now, there's only one other truth to establish, and technically you both failed the dice roll. So, I will say, because I'm going to be nice, because you rolled twice, Sarah, you get to establish the truth.
Okay.
And you get to add something to it. You don't get to establish a second truth, but you can further embellish the one that Sarah comes up with.
Okay.
Am I not merciful?
Oh, I could go so dark and I'm stopping myself. Just cause. Just cause. Shall I not? Okay.
It's up to you. It's...
There are 3 children in the sleigh that use Santa to escape.
Cool. And what would you like to add to that?
Huh.
They have machine guns.
um...
I'm stressy. What is this?
What did you say? There's 3 children in the sleigh that used
Use
Santa.
Santa to like get away from things.
Can I have a galaxy, please?
You can have
I don't mind if it's a galaxy or a caramel. Either be.
Okay. I mean, I'll give you 2 and, you know, we'll see what they are.
Um... Huh. That's too dark. That's... I'm struggling now because it's
Give
just...
the kids machine guns.
What? What would they have machine guns?
Because they just escaped from the apocalypse in Santa's sleigh. Give them fucking machine guns.
Sure.
You don't have to give them machine guns.
No, they are armed
They are armed.
And they are armed.
with whatever.
Okay. And
We are,
We are
still,
still
alive.
okay. So, Vincent, you swing at Nori with the cattle prod that Nori manages to sort of duck out of the way, and it just sort of it swishes through air.
You're one of them.
Behind Nori, you see approaching. Initially, you see another one of your elven companions, not one that you recognise. Someone that you kind of seen oddly here and there throughout the complex, but you don't know personally. It's a sort of middle-aged woman, thin, sort of round spectacles, wearing a bit of a sort of dirtied green and red dress. And as she sort of shuffles through the snow closer, you see there is something extending from her back. And you realise that while at one point that was an elf, and it looks like there may even still be some semblance of life in there, that is now something's lower leg, as another elf kind of emerges from her back and leads up to some kind of almost pelvic joint, which is made of a twisted and broken form of a reindeer, and just
Oh
this,
my god, it's Voltron.
and just this amalgamation of just assembled reindeer and elves just comes shuffling round the corner and just starts scrambling towards you.
Nope. Nope.
Fuck this shit, I'm heading straight for the sleigh.
Yeah, I'm just like, I just kind of look at you as well. And I just run for the sleigh as well. So we're both like running for the sleigh, and I'm just kind of like trying to push you out of the way to get ahead as
Okay,
well.
so Nori and Vincent are both running for the sleigh. As this is happening, Nori, who is already running for the sleigh, is doing what?
Running faster for the sleigh and like trying to scramble in, like trying to like scramble. It's like Santa,
Okay.
Santa, 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 Santa.
Santa is not on the sleigh. But there are 3 children there who just with like what look like picket fence posts are just
Yeah, Nori is like, she won't stop as she gets to like the sleigh. So
give it a try. How's it going?
I'm perfectly happy for her to be like stabbed to death
Don't
by
forget your
desperate
hope die.
children.
Oh no, you hope. Oh yeah, you still got your hope dice, yeah.
That is a 4 and 2 twos.
Okay. I don't know why I'm rolling, so yeah. Okay, as we enter the final round.
Oh. Oh god.
So for those watching at home who are unfamiliar with the game, now we're on to the final round with 1 candle remaining. Anyone who fails a dice roll, this is the end of their character's story. These things are true. The world is dark.
And we are still alive.
Still alive. Are we?
Oh, no anymore.
Yeah, so as this Nori is trying to clamber onto the sleigh, the children with the picket fence posts are just keep jamming you back down into the snow. The doors to the loading bay, which had already been splintered open earlier in the day, you see approaching through there the huge lumbering red-clad form of Santa comes shuffling through, and as he exits through the door, you see that in place of each arm there is almost like an elongated tendril of amalgamated reindeer legs kind of twisted together in sort of long vines, and at the end of each one
Content warning, body horror.
and at the end of each one there is a reindeer head, one with a glowing red nose, the other not. and he just starts writhing those around, and they are sort of lashing around like these whips with huge antlers on each side as he just starts shambling towards you. Oh, oh.
I mean, it was already terrifying, Rob. You didn't.
Which is what you guys see as you round the corner and start running that way.
The Nori who's being battered down by the kids, like, that's not festive, that's not festive, let me in, let me in, let me in.
Are there still reindeer attached to the sleigh then?
Not at this point.
Yeah, I'm just pushing you aside and I'm heading towards the sleigh as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'm running to the sleigh as well because it's just like, yeah.
I think Nori, that was with Vincent, when they get to the sleigh, is actually going to go around the sleigh and just keep running into the distance. Like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, she is just gone. She's like got one hand over the book of like cloning material in like a chest, and because she like put it into the lab coat pocket on the inside, and she is just gonna run off into like the wilderness. Like,
Nora, where are you going?
You just fucking tried to kill me, I'm pissing off!
I'm not Nori, but man.
No.
There's two of them.
I'm done, I can recreate you and you'll be nicer to me! Just keep running.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know. Just would I know about the sleigh? Would it the sleigh would not move without any reindeer or anything, will it? Is it not? It's not like that magical type. No. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna just run off into the wilderness as well because.
Don't fucking follow with me!
I don't know. Yeah, just I don't know.
Wait, I've got nothing to eat. Come with me.
I've got some reindeer meat. Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to roll to see if they get away?
Can I? I mean, I know I had my I will find hope when I'll put Santa lets me retire. Does this constitute that? Because
I'll allow it.
I'm not bound
you're
by
retired.
Santa
I
anymore.
will
I think
allow
you're
it.
retired, yeah.
Yeah. So burn it.
I mean, I was thinking kind of like when I see Santa sort of thing, but yeah, I think at this point.
I think you can take this as my job's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, so give us a roll then to see if you
And
pass.
I'll use my hope for this.
No, because this is a roll to see if you get your hope.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, 6.
Okay, yeah. So kind of safe in the knowledge that that's it. Santa is no longer my employer. Yeah, you get your hope dice for the remainder of this final scene.
Cool.
Shall I roll to see if one roll to see if either Nori makes it,
Well, so
or how is
you've
this
got
gonna
you've
go?
got Nori running off into the forest with
Yeah.
Vincent. You've got Nori trying to get onto the sleigh with Santa approaching. Which Nori do you want to deal with first?
Well, let's deal with the sleigh Nori. She's closer to the
Okay.
shit.
So what are you rolling for? What are you trying to do?
I suppose it's like, will she succeed in getting in with the children and feeling like she's got at least some allies to make a final stand with, kind of thing.
Okay.
That's a 1. I've just lost my hope die.
Well, you've
And a 3 on the other one.
okay. So you've lost more than your hope die.
Yeah, Nori's dead. Bye, Nori.
Now.
let's see what this-
How is this going to go, Rob?
Sled Nori kind of scrambles up and the children are still just jamming their picket fences into her, and you're still just fighting through the pain and just still trying to pull yourself up into the large sort of gift compartment, when from behind you just suddenly feel a sharp pain in the middle of your back as a reindeer antler just bursts forth. And as the arm that is attached to the lash-like appendage just yanks back, you are just flung back from the sled, and you kind of clatter off into the snow. As you sort of look up with the last remnants of your existence leaving you, you see trailing away at where you just bounced a sickly yellowish green liquid from the chest wound. Just, and what is this version of Nori's last thought before she expires?
Oh, I was a bad batch.
Okay. Nori and Vincent in the forest.
Did we see any of that?
No, you were running.
Yeah, cool, okay. He's like, well, we've got to find somewhere. We have to find shelter, we have to find...
There is no shelter in the fucking North Pole.
She's allowed to build an igloo?
The creature that was pursuing you out of the door has not stopped.
Keep going, keep going.
I'm sorry, but you can be born again. I'm gonna break one of his legs.
Fuck! Okay, so it's going to be a roll off. You initiated, so you get the 1 dice, but you both get your hope dice. So. Oh no, you don't.
I lost my hope dice.
No, you don't. You only lose your hope dice if you roll a 1 when using it on your brink.
Okay, so 2.
Okay.
4 and a 2. What's that?
5.
5 is a success on a hope dice.
Is it?
Yep.
Cool.
So I swing for your leg.
So can I use my cattle prod to do a canter? If I'm going, you go with me, bitch.
I would say because of the fact that you won that sort of... actually, wait. I get to roll to see if I decide what happens. And I do.
Okay.
What were you swinging at him with?
I had my metal poker still.
That's it.
I was trying to break his leg so that the thing would eat him instead, and I could run away.
So, because it is the last scene,
Okay.
and it's fun to create a little bit of a, oh no, you swing at his leg. It makes contact, but not enough to break. You, in reaction, sort of turn with the cattle prod, and you do manage to make contact because Nori is holding a metal rod in contact with you. The two of you just both...
Oh my god.
And you both just collapse to the ground, momentarily stunned.
Great.
As you see looming over you this form of, reindeer elves. Just... What do you do?
Well, we can't do anything, we're fucking stunned. That's horrifying.
Fucking reindeer, bane my life.
My children, I need you.
Yeah, can't really do anything. I'm gonna try and lift the cattle prod,
Okay.
in a spike above me, kind of
Go for
thing.
it.
6.
Oh!
Nori's scrambling on.
Yeah, so you, as it kind of looms over you with like the, it's almost got like a Wendigo type face to it, where it's like there was, where its head is, a reindeer's head, but most of the flesh has already sort of been stripped off it, and it just hinges its jaw open, and you just manage to find a sweet spot where there is still enough of its like innards to sort of conduct the electricity from the cattle prod, and it does recoil slightly from the jab.
God damn, you're the closest thing I've had to a friend in fucking years, and you try and kill me.
He tried to kill me first.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You hear from a little further behind just a oh.
This is not the time to say I had like a recurring nightmare as a child of Santa like crawling through my wall. We didn't have a chimney. Mum was like, he'd find a way to get in, and my overactive imagination was just like, he's going to crawl through the walls. So
They're in the walls.
you're in the walls.
Just, yeah, I'm going to try and just pick myself up if I can, and maybe help you get to
Nori's
your feet
like
if I
crawling
can.
away, like she's just crawling in the snow.
Yes, try and get up and try and help you up to your feet as well if I can. And then
Okay,
negative
give us a roll.
with my hope die, yeah.
Yep. We're really holding on to this last candle.
Oh, I've got a 6 and a 4, 6 on my hope die.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to pull Nori to her feet, and the two of you start hobbling further into the woods. Looking back, you can see now, kind of weirdly sort of writhing on the shoulders of Santa, the children have sort of merged into the creature.
Hopefully Santa and the reindeer thing fight each other. No?
His friends.
Been naughty.
I was doing my job. I was doing my job. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep. I'm imagining that we keep running and we end up like at the edge of like the glacier or something like there's nowhere else to run.
He's like, oh, I hate working for you anyway.
Okay, yeah, you make it through the woods. You make it to the edge of Santa's territory.
The bunny's just this way. We'll be fine.
And beyond there is a drop off into the frigid. I'm not good with my bodies of water. Is that the North Atlantic? I don't know.
Yeah, wherever.
Well,
Should we
we
just...
can choose or we can just let him do whatever he wants.
Fuck that. I'm going to jump.
Okay,
I push him.
make a roll.
I feel like his weight shifted and just kind of like give him that extra nudge. We're friends, this is mercy! 5 on my hope dice.
Make a roll.
Well, we both don't know with.
No,
No,
because
it's just hold.
Sarah got the yep.
Oh, right, okay. So
However, that is a 1, so that dice
It's gone.
is yeah.
What'd you get?
5.
Oh, both.
I guess, would it... Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, what's gonna go?
So, as Nori goes to push Vincent, you lose your balance and you start to feel yourself going over the edge of the precipice, and manage to kind of catch hold of Nori, and the two of you both start to go. And in this kind of moment of almost like regret as to it's come to this, but acceptance that at least we're going out on their own terms, both of you just feel a sharp pain through your abdomen as a reindeer antler just comes through, and the two of you pulled apart are hoisted up by the two arms of Chris Kringle as he just sort of flings you both back. onto the land.
I like use whatever little strength I've got left to like grab hold of the cloning stuff and just throw it as far as I can into the like onto the land, like into the snow. And it's like, oh if I can throw it.
Make a roll.
Oh, with just my hope
just your
dice.
hope.
Oh shit! It's not on the tray. 2.
Okay, so as you throw this, you see as it sort of lands, and the second creature that had been pursuing just immediately. And as you're sort of looking on despairingly, you just feel the two reindeer antlers, one sort of through the back of each shoulder, just sort of pins you to the ground, as the form of Santa just sort of looms over. And he starts to sort of push down with one of his feet between your shoulder blades, and as he does, you can feel your essence almost being absorbed into this creature and becoming one with it, and you just get one last fleeting moment of Nori's identity before it is lost to this amalgamation. And what is that last thought?
I should have let you die the first 5 times I cloned you. That's it.
And with that, you are absorbed in Vincent.
So is he basically like got no legs or anything now? Was he just skewered? As in
Who? Sorry.
Vincent.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, you were basically just sort of like skewered through the body just to basically lift you back off the precipice and sort of fling you back onto the land. You're still in one piece. You've just got a big old hole in you.
Just get up and be like, well, I'm gonna go over and if his Santa's like facing at the back, I'm just gonna take a swing and kick him in the groin.
Go for it.
Yeah. I'll just roll my hope die in.
Just your hope.
Ah. So for physics on that one.
I'm going to burn
2.
Nori's name. Because
Okay.
she's gone. Bye, Nori. And I want one last play with fire.
Okay, so you with Santa's back turned, you swing and you go to kick him in the nuts, and your foot just stops, and with this sort of burning pain, it starts to dissolve and form up into it, and you are just. If anything, it was maybe almost merciful that Nori sort of started quite close to the head, whereas you've sort of started at the very worst end, and you are forced to watch as from the feet upwards your body gets absorbed. And as your kind of neck and head are merged quite grimly into Santa's crotch.
Oh no.
What is Vincent's last thought?
Ending my life as I started, but all jokes, I guess. Well, at least they accepted me for who I was.
These things are true. The world is dark.
I think that we're going to try and go, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to just stick with my friend here, and we'll follow Santa. I'm sure he'll be back soon. I'm sure he'll put the shields back up and we'll be fine. So we're just going to go
and see if we can see him coming back. It'll be fine.
When Santa gets back, he'd best give me a bloody raise or let me retire or promote me. I'm sick of it here.
That was messed up.
And yeah, that is 10 Candles, gang.
That was messed up.
I love it.
It was. And wow, that is the earliest finish that we've ever had
I
on the
know.
stream. It's only 20 past 10. 20 past 10.
Wow.
I don't know whether to have like 10 minutes of just chatting or something.
I think we could. Yeah. That was.
If there's anyone still in chat who has questions about the game, then
I might have to do what you did earlier.
I will even I'll even open the chat box on mine so I can see.
Mhm. Oh, Ugly Bad Goods there. Hi, Ugly Bad Goods.
Hi, Ugly Bad Good. Thank you for watching. Yeah,
That
so
was fun.
that's for anyone unfamiliar. That is 10 Candles. There were a few like house rules thrown in there every now and then, mostly for like the PvP stuff.
We've not all played it much. Well, me and Liv maybe played it twice between us. Rob's an old hand at it.
Yeah, I play a lot. So that's why I kind of feel comfortable going, okay, I feel in the spirit of the game we can do, this, that, and the other. But yeah, very simple game, very rules light, but narrative heavy, and I absolutely bloody love it.
It's so good.
So yeah, there is kind of a loose intention to be occasionally running sort of 10 Candles games when we've got a weekend where we're all available and we don't have Iridica planned and we just fancy getting together and doing something. Then there are plans for maybe a couple of 10 Candles one shots set in the world of Iridica, but we'll see as and when that happens. But yeah, this was a nice festive themed one.
Oh yeah, nice festive one. Yeah. With my garage door bloody banging behind me the whole
I
time.
didn't even get to use my bottle opener.
Oh, I didn't get to use. Oh, I forgot.
Actually, yeah, none of us used
I
our.
wonder what was in the other cracker. I can't see. There was something.
See, I wonder if Lee somehow ended up with, because Lee's got 3 things there, hasn't he? So I wonder
then
if
one of them was mine.
yeah, because he's got the.
That was probably shitty tweezers then.
Because he's got the tweezers, the notepad, and the card trick, hasn't he? So
Yeah.
yeah,
He stole it from me.
That's it.
and
Vincent was
that's
bad.
why he deserved to die, apparently.
I love how
Oh,
every
so,
time I kept on like screwing him over, he was like, "I'll help Nori."
So the I have seen them was I have seen them take over and assimilate other creatures.
Fuck you, Lee.
Which now one of the things with 10 Candles is you're meant to go into it without any prep done, even as the DM. And the reason for that is, as you saw throughout the game, when a dice roll is won by the players, narrative control goes over to them, and because you want the players to have the agency to do whatever they want, you don't go in with preconceived notions of what you want as a DM, because otherwise you're then having to sort of strong arm the other narrators in the game. However, as the DM, I always go in with an idea of what the starting location is, and some rough idea of what I would like the creatures to be, which then will change if I get an I have seen them which doesn't match it at all. But what I actually wanted for the creatures was horrifying amalgamations of elves and reindeer. So that was the absolute perfect. Yeah, that could not have been worked into what I was hoping for better.
I felt the cloning probably worked well with that
Yes.
as well. The cloning worked.
And also, I can only ever run it with a 10 Candles group one time, and then they'll expect it. But I always once like to do the you run into yourself thing, and because of the whole cloning thing, it's like that just fed so perfectly into that. That was wonderful. Yeah.
Would you like to know my other bad joke from my other cracker?
Oh, you know what? I haven't done my. Let's all do our cracker jokes just to lighten the mood a bit before we sign off.
What do you get if you cross an apple with a Christmas tree? A pineapple.
Well, actually.
That joke just did not work. That's
What?
disappointing.
What do you call a man who claps a lot at Christmas?
I don't know.
Santa Claus.
Aye.
Hey.
What kind of motorbike does Santa ride?
I don't know.
A Holly Davidson.
You know, I will give them credit. I have not heard any of these Christmas
No,
cracker
same.
jokes before. Thank you. Last one. Okay, this one I had heard before, so that's a bit of a letdown as the last one. Why can't a bicycle stand up by itself?
Don't know.
Because it's too tired.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Think about that before. What do you call a couple of spiders who just got married?
Newlyweds.
Yeah.
No, there you go. It's because you said it, Rob. It's because you said it.
I know a couple of jokes.
No, you don't.
Well, seeing as we don't seem to have anyone kind of active in chat at the moment, we will sign off, I think. But thanks for anyone who has either watched live or is watching Catch Upon the VOD. I hope you enjoy this. I certainly hope this is the first of... I don't want to say many because I don't want to interrupt our Iridica schedule, but the first of several, hopefully 10 candle streams. 10 candle games on the stream. Yeah. For now, yeah, we will be back as normal this time next week for our regular episode 8 of Chronicles of Iridica. But for now, thank you guys for playing in this world of grimness, darkness, and flesh creatures.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Rob.
It was a pleasure. And yeah, we'll see you again in a week's time. And thanks for watching. We appreciate you very much, as always. And stay nerdy. Remember, these things are true. The world is dark. Good night.